Friends, you never know who you'll touch in life. You never know how or when you'll have an impact or how important your example can be to someone else. My faith helps me understand that circumstances don't dictate my happiness or my inner peace. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. You have to be who you are in this world, no matter what. At the end of the day, my friends, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who have you lifted up, who have you made better. It's about what you've given back to those people. I think personally a role model is a mentor, someone who you see on a daily basis and you learn from them. My faith taught me how to forgive. Faith taught me when people present themselves in a certain way, there's probably some backstory or issue or reason for the way that they are acting. It's not you, my friends. It's them. And a lot of times, it's about something that's completely out of their control. Put God first. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life, and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with Him, but He always stuck with me. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. And understand, to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. It's not how much you have in life. It's about what you do with what you have. That's where the success is in helping others. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. My advice is this, and it's simple. Don't just aspire to make a living. Friends, aspire to make a difference. And may God bless each and every one of you, and take good care. Bye-bye now. Bye. Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, an author, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version of this if you go to YouTube under channel Take Your Life Back Today show. Humble yourselves this morning, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time He may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on Him, because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5, 6 through 7. God really cares for you. Yes, He does. COVID-19 is a worldwide pandemic. Fear and anxiety are natural responses as our self-preservational instincts kick in. In Mark 4:35-41, Jesus' disciples faced a panic-inducing situation of their own. They were in a boat, and a great windstorm broke out. The scripture tells us that the boat began to fill with water. The disciples knew they were dangerously close to sinking, but Jesus was asleep. In their panic, they woke Jesus and asked Him an interesting question. Teacher, do you not care that we are dying? While the disciples rightfully took their fear to Jesus, they wrongly translated Jesus' inaction as a lack of caring. With an epidemic plaguing the globe like COVID-19, it is easy to believe that Jesus is sleeping through our suffering as it's happening today. Friends, like the disciples, we interpret His inaction as a lack of caring. However, the truth is that even when we cannot see it, God is working. He is never inactive, and He is not indifferent toward the suffering of His people. COVID-19 is another reminder that we live in a broken world. Still, we can't view God's love for us through the lens of our suffering. Instead, we must view our suffering through the lens of God's love for us. 1 Peter 5, 6 through 7 says the following: "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you, casting all your anxieties on him, because he cares for you." Key words: he cares for you. The 12 disciples questioned Jesus' care, but we do not have to. We have the truth of God's word before us right now. We may not know what lies ahead of us in the coming days, years, but we do know this: God is with his people in this season of uncertainty 24/7. He is not asleep, and he is not indifferent. Today, lay your anxieties upon God, and as you do, be confident in his care for you. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves and always be good to each other. Remember, a simple smile to anyone can change their day and their life, and it can make a difference in your life as well. Remember that God truly cares, truly loves you, and sometimes he only acts at his own pace, not at the pace that you expect him to act in. May God bless each and every one of you. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay faithful. And may God bless each and every one. Take good care, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Take care. Bye-bye.